Good morning, Central. Today is Monday, November 10th, day 4. I'm Daniel Harris, here with...
Mr. Adamitis.
Today we'll be talking about the Blackfeet immersion trip. So I just have a few questions. First one, what is this immersion trip specifically about?
Well, Daniel, the way I would describe it is it's an opportunity. It's a multifaceted opportunity. It's an opportunity for young Vikes to break through their comfort zones of service. It's an opportunity for young Vikes to actually, as a result of the service, get the opportunity to maybe learn more about themselves than they are learning about the people that they are serving. And also, it is a tremendous opportunity to learn more about the Christian brothers. It was over a quarter century ago that the people of the Blackfeet Nation reached out and recognized and expressed a need for a greater presence of Jesus Christ, a greater presence of the Catholic faith. And lo and behold, it was the Christian brothers that raised their hand, stepped up to the plate and said, "We got this one." So the Christian brothers have been operating the De La Salle School on the Blackfeet Indian Reservation ever since.
Yeah, coming in, I went on the immersion trip last year. I found it really knowledgeable and just immersive to be in a new environment with the De La Salle Christian Brothers. Everywhere is different, and definitely there was a lot different. So, second question. Can you tell me the basic information someone should acknowledge before applying that may not be considered just absent-minded going in?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, the trip is February 21st through February 28th. It is more of a winter trip this year. So we're going to be in the Rocky Mountains in the dead of winter this year. The past few years, we did it in April, just as spring was moving in. But we're going to be there in the dead of winter this time, and that's going to be a new, interesting dynamic. It is, again, a trip where folks have to realize, the boys and the chaperones have to realize that you're disconnected in so many ways from the outside world. Daniel, since you've done it, you know there's no internet, there's no Wi-Fi throughout the majority of the trip. So that is something that some guys had to get used to, but I think it overall was a truly a valuable experience for everyone, just to realize they can be disconnected, they can focus on the task at hand. Also, the cost of the trip is going to be, it's estimated at this point in time, it's between $700 and $1,200. The range is attributable to the cost of the airfare, and we won't know that specifically until the group is formalized and airline tickets are purchased. However, that being said, no one should allow cost to be an impediment to them joining on this mission trip. Through the LaSallian Ministry, there is funding available for those who otherwise may not be able to participate in the trip.
Alrighty, you talked about no Wi-Fi, no internet, stuff like that. Through just living in the bunkhouse for 7 days with new students and even going to the school, are there any deeper values that adapted to you personally and maybe even other students?
Well, again, as I alluded to initially, I think this is a trip of breaking comfort zones. Maybe the boys have found it more challenging living with me in a bunkhouse for 7 days than I had living with them. But it's a great opportunity for everyone to get to know each other, share in this experience. And it truly, truly is, Daniel, a growing experience. Sometimes there is an adage that is overused, boys becoming men. But I can say this, and I say that as a compliment, Daniel, to you and others. I saw that progression. I saw that growth in you and the others during the time that we were there.
Thank you. Well, that's all the questions for me. Do you have any add-ons of what surprised you, maybe?
Well, there are a few things that surprised. Again, the Blackfeet call themselves the Niditsapi. That is the real people. And we are visitors. We are ambassadors. One of the things that kind of connected to the outside world is I think looking at football, NFL football, something that a lot of young Vikes are interested in. The what we know now today is the Washington Commanders used to be the Washington Redskins, and the perception of the outside world is that change occurred because in some ways that name, that moniker was offensive to the Blackfeet people. The reality is the logo was a depiction of a very revered Blackfeet chief. And the Blackfeet actually were more troubled by the removal of that, the forces of political correctness that coerced the change, than the depiction in the logo itself. It was something that they very, very much respected, revered, and they took pride in knowing that the NFL football team in our nation's capital was a representation of somebody that the Blackfeet themselves really held in high esteem and regard.
Yeah, the Blackfeet immersion trip really shows greater value. It just depicts a new change. Obviously, us Vikings living in the city, living in Pittsburgh, compared to Browning, Montana, is a lot different. And I think it is really a valuable experience to show how different people live in America as a whole. That's all I have to say. Are you all good?
I'm all good, Daniel. Thank you.
Alrighty. I'm your host, Daniel Harris, with Mr. Adamitis. Have a great day.